Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. We're excited for today's video. It's Tuesday, and Tuesdays I try to test my palate, drink something outside my norm, etc., etc. Homebrew fits. I like really going as deep as I can with these homebrews. This one's courtesy of Phil. Thanks so much, Phil. I really appreciate it. So this is BBQ bourbon barrel aged because it was on chips. Quad cellared 1+ years, 10.5% ABV. It was bottled on December 31st. 2023, so yeah, it's like a year and 5 months at time of review. Let's see what else he wrote about it. Soaked medium charred oak chips in Woodford Reserve and added to the fermenter after fermentation. Added this has been cellared for like 16 months in the bottle. Yeah, super soaked. Actually was in the mood for a quad the other day. I didn't have a chance to have one, and I was like, wait a second, I'm gonna have one in a few days. This one, being a quad, I had to do it proper with the Westfalen glass. I thought that was about to spill over. So this, I didn't bring the stopper down. Whatever. This is probably gonna be a twofer, where I drink over the course of 2 nights. All right, so pretty darn dark, very dark brown, a little bit of black even mixed in there. What's about 3/4 of a finger ahead? Yeah, about 3/4 of a finger ahead. It definitely looks like the head looks how I think a quad should look. Really compact bubbles, that like light mocha kind of color. I've definitely seen quads this dark. I've seen some lighter than this as well. So it definitely looks the part. Let's get the aroma. Is it Boulevard that has the BBQ? Right, like the bourbon barrel aged quad. I think it's. I don't know if I have any of those. It's got the stuff I want a quad to have. It's got like the dried fruits, a little bit of molasses, those like dark sugar notes, little bit of plum. I love when quads have a lot of plum. That's a personal preference. You get that like the lowest level of chocolate, but you can like perceive it. But it's like just enough to perceive. Speaking of perceive, you get the perception of sweetness for sure. That Belgian-y, Eastery yeast. I do get a slight booziness, but it's not alcohol. It took me a second because I'm like, it doesn't smell like ethanol. It's like, oh wait, it's probably the wood chips aged in the what was it, Woodford Reserve? Make sure I get that right. Woodford Reserve, yeah. Because it's like this interwoven alcoholness. It's not a like ethanol thing, and I think that's what it is. I don't think it's the base beer. But yeah, one way to find out about the taste is to taste it. Cheers. Thanks again, Phil. Hope you're doing well. It's really good, guys. It's really good. He makes great homebrew. I think I've said that in every video. There was that one, it was like a rarer style that was kind of like like a smoky porter. Even that one was like good, like, and I think he was more critical of it than I was. But most of the stuff is like really good. So this has, I don't know if he put in that Belgian, what do you call it? Belgian dark candy. Sorry, a lack of sleep last night. And it has some of that taste. I don't know if it's in there. I get the illusion of spices like ginger and stuff, which I did not get in the aroma, surprisingly. Maybe it is there, I just didn't perceive it. But definitely the taste where it's like, is that almost ginger? Or like ginger would be nice in this. It's got the dried fruit thing. You get the fruity esters thing where it's not quite apple, it's not quite pear, but it's just like the little esters of it. The molasses, dark sugars, brown sugar notes for sure. For me, it's very subtle on the oak and the bourbon and the taste. Kind of like the aroma. What's there is interwoven nicely. It doesn't like stand out. Like stick out would be a better term. But it's not a dominant thing at all for me. It's creamy. It's got the mouthfeel that I want. That sip was a little grape. And you know what? It's compounding. That sip like doubled the oakiness. And I don't know if it's because literally it was clinging to the oak with the chips, with the bourbon and the chips. But like on the taste, it's like clinging. The bourbon is clinging to that oakiness. Wow. I tell you what, not that I would have wrapped up the review that quickly. That would have been one of those ones where I had to like put in the description box like, hey, when I was finishing this off camera, I got way more than I said on camera of this note. Like I would have to edit it that way. You know, I'm too lazy to refilm or something. Very rarely have I ever done that. But like, I'd have to amend it and be like, yo, just so you guys know. Wow. Kind of a trip. Maybe I did get on the first sip, but like there's just so much. It's like a flavor explosion. There's so much going on as a good quad should, in my opinion. That maybe I just didn't perceive it because I was like still processing everything else. I don't know. I haven't had a beer in a few days. I haven't done a review in even longer, so maybe I'm just out of it a little bit. But definitely that last sip, I got it. That aspect is slightly more in that sip. So I'm thinking I just missed it in the first sip because it's not like every time it's doubling or something. It provides a nice dryness that complements the sweeter elements of the beer. Dude, this is really good. You know, quad. I love sweet things, and quads can be sweet, which I like. This really does have some nice balance with some drier notes, though. And yeah, the way the sugar, the things that I'm perceiving as different kinds of sugar with the molasses works really well also. I can do at least one more sip. Well, you know what I'm finally getting in the taste I got in the aroma? Just that little sprinkling of like cocoa powder, chocolate. Nice Belgian-y. Yeah, dude, this is killer. For me, this is very well done. I've said this before on the channel. Quads were one of the first styles I ever really got into. You know, back in the day, craft beers, you know, like Belgian beers, German beers were like a little bit different than what was readily available, but like pretty easy to get. So I drank a lot of Belgian style beers, and quads I immediately gravitated towards. And you know, like Three Philosophers was one of those gateway beers for sure. Excuse me, this hits. The style I love, this hits. Dude, well done. I like more love letter than review at this point, so I'll wrap it up. Thanks again, Phil. I really appreciate it. It's always fun to try your homebrews, dude. Have you guys had a nice quad lately? Have you had one with some sort of oak aging, barrel aging, chips like this? A homebrew lately, something completely unrelated you want to tell me about? Anything, everything? Comment section below. Let's get those conversations going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. Please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.